There's going to be some big changes for Living Free Mike, and there's some shady activities at the spot. No, not just that, but other stuff too. All right, first we got Chrome from Vancity Vanlife. As we talked about before, he went out and he rented a Ford Transit, all built out, camper thing, and he's out running around. Well, it looks like we have a little oopsie. Yeah, he got a rock chip in the windshield, and the bad part is he opted out of that insurance. I don't know how it works in Canada, but I know here in the States, if you have insurance, well, you have to have insurance to drive a vehicle legally. But anyway, your insurance usually covers that here. If you get a rental car, you can get additional renter's insurance, but you really don't need it because your insurance usually takes care of it. I don't know how it works in Canada. I just know what happens here in the good old US of A. Now we have something a little odd. I just want to bring this up because I found it a bit strange. Last night I was downstairs watching TV, YouTube on the TV, and I saw a thumbnail for Destination Open Road that they posted a video. And I looked at it. I didn't click on it because I was doing other things. I was getting ready to watch some other stuff, but it had, some views, and it was up, and I was like, okay, well, I'll watch it tomorrow when I go upstairs here in the studio. So I came up, I saw it, and I clicked on it. It had like 4,000 views, a little over 4,000 views. I clicked on it, and I went to, you can't watch this video. It's set to private. I was like, interesting. A little bit odd, but interesting. So I clicked off. I watched a couple other things. I went back and clicked on it again, and same thing, private. I'm like, okay. So I watched some other things to get ready for this. And then I went back to try it again, and it was gone. Gone. So I went to the page, looked for it. Nope. Gone. So I don't know. It was something, I can't remember the title exactly. Something about we're going to lose more BLM land if this continues, or something like that. Something to the effect of that. And of course, hashtag off-grid living. Yeah, anyway. But anyway, so if any of you fine folks out there happen to catch the video before it went private, or they took it down, or it got taken, or whatever, I'm just curious why it's not there anymore. So if any of you guys caught it before it went away, vanished, and disappeared, alakazam, nothing up my sleeve, could you drop me a little comment below and let me know what was it about? What was the big deal? And if you have any thoughts on why they might have taken it down. Just curious. All right, now I want to talk about the spot. The spot seems to be pretty dead after the solar panel money fiasco, the missing wallet, yet again for the umpteenth time. But yeah, it's pretty dead. During the day, it's just a big giant, and I do mean giant, eyesore. It has been referred to as the biggest encampment and the most trashy, disgusting one in the entire area. That's right. That is what it is referred to. Not only is it just taking over way too much, it is definitely the biggest, and it is the trashiest. Now, apparently, Randy does get his gambling fix at the spot, right there at the spot, right there on Saturday night. Let's just call them a lost traveler stopped and at a campsite where some RVers were, and they stopped and asked where the spot was. Now, the curious camper said, "Yo, what are you looking for the spot for this late at night out here roaming around in the pitch black? What's the deal?" Our weary desert searcher of the spot, he replied that he was invited to a card game by Randy at the spot, and he was going to go there and play cards with Randy and two other guys with unrecognized names. So it wasn't, for instance, Nomadic Fanatic, or it wasn't anybody that this person knew by name. So it just goes to show you that Randy fills his gambling habit right there on BLM land amongst you all. So not only does Randy scam people, but invites God knows who to gamble at the spot. All you nomads, the one big happy supportive community, Randy could be putting you guys in danger. Oh, what do you mean? Well, just think about it. If you're a compulsive gambler and you hang out with compulsive gamblers and you're willing to roam around blindly in the middle of the night in the dark looking for this rundown rat trap fucking speakeasy thrown up in the middle of the desert, you're probably not the best kind of character to be hanging around. It's probably not somebody you want to take home to Thanksgiving dinner and invite to the family. It's probably not somebody that you want to show where you keep your grandma's jewelry. I don't know. So, if he's inviting all these randos, you just don't know what kind of people you're getting amongst all you guys. That's right, roaming around amongst all you guys, camping all around that fucking shithole. But the other thing is, if he pisses off the wrong person, it could get ugly. But hey, far be it from me to tell you mobile hobos how to live. And I know Randy's just such a good guy. He's an upstanding, fine young citizen. And the spot is a great place where you can go play bingo and karaoke and just sing your heart out and drink. And he can just do whatever, take over half the desert. It's okay because you can see it from space and it's on Google Maps. And it's just, yeah. So if you think it's okay, then you go ahead. You park your RV, your van, your whatever, right on over there close to the spot, and you hang out there and you go over and you just see what kind of trouble you can get yourself into. Now, Tater's Camp is pretty uneventful as well. If you think he's some big old, giant famous YouTuber with a big old,
you see that little check mark?
Then and people are running around. Oh, look, there's Nomadic Fanatics. I seen his end. Look at all the flags, and it must be him. And oh yeah, there's the Tater. And oh, if you think they're rushing over to bombard and bug the Tater and get autographs and stickers and pet the opie dope and my kitties, no, it's a pretty dead, boring, barren spot, and it's just right over the way from the spot. He can walk right over, just a little stroll, and he's hanging with his good old buddy. That's right, good old Randy, the mobile gambler. Now, if you remember a little while back, when Tater was supposed to be stranded in Texas over the long holiday Martin Luther King weekend and stuck in the ice storm and going to be stranded for up to 2 months and yada, 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 all the drama with his fucking 4 seasons best RV Bigfoot thing he ever built. Well, remember all that? And I remember when I said, oh, he's in Arizona. And then shortly thereafter, there were some of Tater's buddies hanging out at the karaoke bar that kind of outed and said, here he is, look, it's Eric's turn. He's out smoking weed, but it's his turn. So when he comes in, when he puts out his joint and comes rolling in, it's his turn to sing, as he was sucking down a Bud Light. Well, those friends from karaoke, yeah, guess where they're at? They're right there in the Quartzsite, and guess who they're camping with.
I don't know if the last rain, but it's all moist, so I'm letting that air out. We got Diana and Josh right here, and that is the only 2 people in this whole entire area, guys.
There you go. Josh and Diana. You know who that is, right? You noticed the bus. You know who that is. That's, good old Blossom. The one who shows her cookie. And poses on Tater's land and on his motorcycle and all that other good stuff. Yeah, that very same one, good old Blossom. So that's where they're at. And they say that, everybody just touts this place as so wonderful and awesome, and everybody wants to go there. And yeah, they say it's not it ain't all that.
Firewood, guys, is $25. Okay, in Florida, this would be like $8-9, but out here, there's no woods.
There's no woods.
So all the firewood is trucked in. And I guess that's what makes it so much more expensive. Either that or they just know you want it, so they're gonna jack up the price.
But it's not just the wood. It's not just the wood.
Out here. You can't hit a fast food joint out here without spending $25 almost for 2 people. So it's kind of getting on my nerves.
Where you get your groceries?
Get up there.
Where you get your groceries?
And if you want any like kind of decent supermarkets, you have to go to Parker to get. Oh, that's the nearest Walmart to Quartzsite. And even then, it's like, I swear, we walked out with like 10, 15 things, and it was like $200. I don't understand why. And I know everybody's saying, oh, inflation. I get that.
He said, but everything is expensive in Quartzsite. Well, it's the kind of place it is. It's what it is. It's a little tiny sleepy town that's, empty during the summertime, and they know all the mobile hobos by the millions are going to show up, and they're there, and they ain't going to go anywhere. And if they want anything, they can charge whatever they want. And the other thing they said is, it seems like there's a lot of folks that kind of showed up there and are basically stuck and dying to get out.
It's just, you have to bring your wallet. I can't tell you guys how many people, especially at the local Dollar General over here, they look like they came here at one time to party, to hang out, to meet up with people, and they just never made it out. They ran out of money, they didn't have a job, they didn't want to work, whatever the case was, and now they're stuck here and they're homeless, and they're all raggedy and dirty, and they're not happy. And you can just see, I don't know if they're on drugs or what, but a lot of people, and we've driven all over this city, a lot of people come out here, and
yeah,
you can just tell they're stuck here, they're stranded. People are staying on street corners begging for money, looking for a day's pay just so they can get out of here, or whatever the case is, survive. So if you guys come out here, make sure, 1, that your vehicle is running really well, or 2, you have the money to fix it and get out of here, because you don't want to be stuck here.
So there you go. You know what they all say, escape the cities, the hustle and bustle of the homeless people, and the this and the that and the crime and the this and the that. Come out here to Quartzsite. That's right. Come to the Quartzsite area. Well, not me saying it, folks. It's not me saying it at all, is it? No, it's one of the mobile hobos. They're right there. They're in RV. They're out there camping. They're the ones that said it. It's no different. And people are stuck. I wonder how many of those people that are stuck out there followed the Bob out and took his advice, and now they're fucking stuck. Living Free Mike. Yeah, he said there's going to be big changes in his life and his channel. Everything's going to change. Apparently he took a trip back home, and everything's a little bit weird. He said that aging family members, they take him away from his land, is what they said.
A lot there. I may be looking for land elsewhere, and I've also, I'm in my 40s now, and usually when a person gets in their 40s, the generation that raised them start getting pretty old, and their bodies start giving out a lot more.
So Mike does a little, I guess, reflecting in his 40s. And yeah, he's said he's worried about being alone when it comes time to, get up in age, and when you're, because he's talking about that he might have to change location so he can help take care of aging family members during their final years, and he's worried that when he gets to that point, that he's going to be all alone.
You start questioning the reason for it all, Hold on. It's tough to see, your loved ones aging and their bodies falling apart. A position that you know someday you will be in as well. But you
Happens
also
to us
wonder,
all.
will I be alone when I'm struggling through all that later on in life?
So yeah, Mike seems to be having a little soul-searching episode all of a sudden. And I don't know. To me, he still seems a little disappointed that he didn't get raptured. You know what I mean? Because of that, you start thinking about, the meaning of it all and all that. And he did mention kind of some of that in the video as well about all the, hey, I'm trying to be patient and stuff like that. So yeah, I think he's really upset that he's still around. He didn't get raptured. And I think all that time alone out there in the desert doing all his wacky dumb shit, he actually went home and saw a little taste of reality, how real people live. And that, yes, we all do get old and we all do have an expiration date. And he's probably started reflecting on times with Lydia and then Marlo and some other relationships in his life, and sees that he's out there in an RV that doesn't move in the desert. He said he misses his dog sober. So I think Mikey's a little down in the dumps, and I don't know. Things don't seem like they're going the best for good old Mike. He says he will be consistent in his posting. He's going to start cranking out videos and doing all this stuff and be consistent. But, we've heard that. We've heard that many, many times before. I mean, the dude got 3 channels and doesn't post on any of them. But, hey, far be it from me. But you don't have to agree with me on any of that stuff, because that's never the point here. The point is,
this is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
What we do here is go back.